Hello again. This is part 3 of business emailing. Now, as you can see in the Corel file, it's almost done. I just create a master test, which is including less rows, so I can show you how it works. I just created this list, which is 11 rows, that minus the first heading, it's 10 information, okay? So if you go to CDR folder, you should have 10 Corel file. And here, if you have any backup, you should definitely delete those ones. Then, if you go to final output, you can see, sorry about it, let me delete this one. You should have 3 folders: double dark, standard, and white, dark white. Okay, it's based on the color combination that we have. And if you go inside of each, you can see that we have some PDF files. Now we need to create the contact, which is based on format act and our sheet 1. Okay, so I need to create the sheet 1 based on the master sheet that I have. So let me create it. I use till 11, so I will delete the rest for now and just save it as sheet 1 test so that we know it. You don't need to do it because you are creating for all of the information that you have, okay? Now, we have our sheet 1, which is including email, and we have our format act. We should open format act, and then we should open our sheet 1. You can see that email should be the last column. Just copy this, put it in format act, and just Control H. Now you should check all these sheets. Dark white should be just dark white. So in dark white we have only 1. For standard we have 6, and for double dark we have 2. Okay, so we should check, let's close everything. We should check here, is it exactly the same as we have? Double should be 2, which is correct. Standard should be 6, and white should be just 1. So everything is fine because it's including our, so it created all that we wanted in final output. So the thing is, for contact, you should definitely check the number of information that you have in your contact with the number of information in your sheet 1 and master sheet, because master sheet and sheet 1 should be exactly the same for businesses, not for schools. Okay, till now we created the promos, we created the contact. Now we need to do step 1 and step 2. Okay, before that we should fill the checklist as well. So we use the template for creating, yes. Run the test, yes. We check the PDF files, which is so important, we did it. And the real promo, we did. And we checked the number of rows in master sheet, and we checked everything. And this one, size of PDF files. Right now everything is fine, but I'll show you how to check it. If you go here, you can see the sizes, right? Sometimes the promo has problem, like font problem or something like that, and it creates some sizes of the files which are just 4 kilobyte or something like that. When you see the less sizes, it means that something is wrong. So you should definitely check it for being sure that everything looks fine. Okay, this is for that part. So we checked it and everything is fine. For format act, that we use the latest version I told you in part 1, which was here in here, format act latest version. And we created the contact right now, and we checked the total number with our sheets. Okay, now we are here on running steps and doing all the procedure for running. Running steps, step 1 and step 2 should be done exactly again in remove server. Okay, I told you when you don't use Coral, definitely close it. So we should close it. Now for running step 1, we should go here in the external drive and then Philippine emailing. Then we have a folder named emailing and it has step 1. So we click on step 1 and then click here and select the file that we have, the contact that we created right now. Where was the file? You should select everything there till final output. Okay, so it was all emails, forward, business, July and July 16th and final output. Okay, then click OK. You can see that it's loaded and you have all the email addresses, you have the attached file and everything. Okay, now you should put the subject and the body of email here. Where you can find them is here: Philippine emailing, to do emailing, body of email body. We are sending from forward, so this is forward. We should check it whether it's according to the catalog or not, which seems that it's exactly the same. So we just copy the header in the subject line and the rest into body of email. Just check everything to be perfectly correct. Okay, then we put set content, so you have everything here. Okay, then save it, and where you should save it, in the CDR, in the CSV, the same location as you prepared the files. So it was forward, business, July 16th, CSV, and we name it ready to email. Okay, then we don't need the body of email and we don't need this one. We can come back to our folder, all emails, forward, business, CSV, and then open your CSV. You can see that the last one is empty, which we don't need it. But when you are here, you should check everything. You should check attachment. You should, right now you can see it because it's just a little rows, but if you can't see it, you should definitely sort this one from Z to A. Then you have everything here, and those ones without attachment at the end of your folder, your Excel file. Okay, then for those one you just need to cut them and put them into the separate sheet in a separate Excel file, so that you can check what was the reason that there is no attachment there. And you should check the total number of rows in the CSV with the total number of files that you have in your sheet 1 and contacts. So we should have 1 dark white, we have 6 standard, which we have, and 2 double dark, that which we have. Okay, so it seems that all the information here is created correctly. Okay, so you just save that one. You can see that it's only 10 rows, so I don't need to separate it. Okay, but if it was more than that, you should click here, split list, and just open your CSV, just copy this one into your split and just Control H, and you should put 500 and click OK. If I do it, I will create just one. If I close, you should say no, so that nothing will be saved in your split file, and just close it. You can see it create the first batch from 1 to 500. If you have more, it will create 1 to 500, 501 till 1000, then 1001 to 1500, and something like that. Okay, till the end of your CSV file. Now you need to create a folder called done. Okay, we don't need this one really because it's less than that one. And when you send your final email, you should put the CSV into done folder, so that you realize that you emailed this one and you don't need to work on that anymore. Okay, so if you come back to your checklist, it said that run step 1, we did it, and choose the contact, we did, choose the correct body of email, we did, and save the file, and we did, and check the CSV with attachment and number of rows, we checked everything, and we split it, and we created the done folder. Okay, so we did all of these ones. Now we need to do step 2. For step 2, we just need to go to Philippine emailing again and emailing. You can see we have forward, we have peel, and we have top. We need to use forward, and we need to select one of these ones and run the exe file. We have it here. Then we select the CSV that we created, which was in the forward, this one. Okay, so you have it. Then you should check the setting here. You should check the forward setting, and where you can find the latest version, it's in here, email server setting, and we are doing for forward, so we should use this one. So it said that for reply to, we should use info at forward, so we just put it here. Okay, and we should check whether all the information here are matching with this one here or not, and these ones should be exactly matching these ones. you know how to do. If I want to remove it, I just click and delete, and if I want to add it, just copy this one here and copy the password and put it here and just add. Okay, the most important part is unsubscribe, which should be forward unsubscribe. You can find it here, Philippine emailing, in the external drive, unsubscribes and forward. Exactly the same for the second rows. Okay, and then close it. Before sending these emails, you should uncheck all of these ones, select none, then change the email to csr@topuniforms.ca. Check it, change the other one, and you should send one test for dark white, one for double dark, and one for standard. So if you go to check, this is dark white, standard, double dark. You can move it next to the one that you want so that you can see while you want to select. Okay, and check these ones. Okay, when you check them, so we have one dark white, one standard, and one double dark, and just we click email till it said that it's finished. Okay, if it says anything like failed or anything like that, you should check the problem. Then you should ask us to check it. If everything looks fine and we confirmed it, you can just close everything again and run a step 2 again, because we changed the email for 3 of those ones. We shouldn't save anything, right? So when you come back again to Philippine emailing, all emails forward, the location that you worked on, CSV, you have them all with the correct information, and just for being sure, check that everything is here is correct or not, and then when we confirm, just click email. Okay, and that's it. And if you face any problem and it said that it failed or anything, just come back and check whether you can fix the problem. For example, will be question mark at the end, so it will be definitely fail. So you can see it and you can fix it. Okay, unless just close it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to put all the things that you did in your checklist, because we run step 2, check the setting and everything, and then we send the test. And for these ones, right now I didn't send them, so I didn't put anything, but when you send it, you just put yes. And the thing that I told you was that after you're done, you just put this into done folder. Okay, thank you, have a great day.